All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be checking out Sheeple by Tom MacDonald. First time. Ooh, camera got to focus. Come on, you can do this. All right, first time checking out Tom MacDonald. It's gonna be interesting. I've seen a lot of his titles of his songs, and he seems to be a rapper that really has a stance on things, which is cool. So we're gonna see how it goes. That's a scary looking opening image right there. So we'll just go with this Sheeple. I can see how he's probably going to say something crazy. But I did pull up the lyrics. I haven't really read them yet. I kind of got them smaller so I can see. He said a lot of stuff here, so I'll try to squint my eyes and see what he's saying here as we go.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth is
jumping straight into it, apparently.
If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system, change the pronouns. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you.
Dude, that's like so true. Everything he said is like so true. I feel like literally, like, as far as like, just say talking about the black folks who were never actual slaves fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. I can't speak on, you know, how, you know, the black side is, but on the white side, I know for me, and I'm just going to be honest here, me being in the South, I get a lot of flack. Like, I'll be playing, like, just for example, I'll be playing like an online game, and I'll start talking in game, and people start saying like something about me being racist or something, just because of the, you know, Southern roots and all that. And that's like so annoying, because I'm like I'm a Christian. I love everybody no matter what. It doesn't matter to me. So it's kind of annoying when people kind of over push that. So that's the main thing I wanted to say about that whole verse, is because I don't know about what he said, but, you know, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. That's true, because like a lot of times in person, like I've had a lot of people say that, or try to act like I was racist, because like the job I have, I have to say stuff to people, not anything bad or anything, but I'm a property manager. Just say that I work with managing properties, so some people have to be evicted. So when they get evicted, it ain't nothing to do with the color of their skin. It's just it's just what's going on, like with the whatever scenario, the reason they're getting evicted, either they're not paying or something like that. So many people say that I'm racist because I'm not even the only. I'm just they're shooting the messenger at this point. But anyways, they always say that I'm racist because I'm doing that. But it's just they'll haven't paid their rent in like 3 or 4 months. And then they'll be like, you're evicting me because I'm racist, you know? So, anyways, that's just like, it happens a lot, long story short. And it's kind of lame, because I love everybody. And I hate when I have to tell people that. I genuinely do, but that's just, you know, what I have to be. I'm the messenger at that point. So, anyways, I see that a lot, because, you know, there's a lot of situations where people think that it's something to do with that, I guess. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
With a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation, distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. The screen's just part of the machine.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glued to my screen. I'm glued to my screen. If I'm not looking at my phone, I'm looking at a computer. I'm looking at, dude, I go cross-eyed. I look at that stuff so much. And I mean, it can be used for good and evil. It just depends on how you want to look at it. To be honest, I do it for both. I waste a lot of time watching videos and waste a lot of time playing games on my phone or playing games on my computer or something like that. But then there's also a lot of times where I read a lot of stuff that's actually like useful information. So glued to your screens can be hit or miss. Crazy looking video, by the way.
Been right in your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleet, bet, cap. They trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them.
Dude, they do that a lot.
The red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understand.
Sometimes with that whole, use minorities in movies for diversity clout, sometimes like it is so obvious that they're doing that. And they also do the same thing with like homosexuality and everything. Like they it seems like a lot of the times like it seems forced on characters, and I don't know, maybe that's just me, because I've got an objective perspective, but like as far as that goes, it just seems like sometimes like it's forced on characters, or sometimes it doesn't make sense to, like, they'll change like a whole character, they'll change like a character that I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense, because some of the characters back in the day, I guess they didn't write black characters. So I don't know. I just wish, like, for some things, like, first of all, nobody cares about Annie. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't care about Annie, but I'm just saying that's an iconic character for example. And I've always known her as like a kid with red hair, and I don't even know if did they give the girl red hair. I never watched the movie, but I'm just saying, like, they changed like a character like that, and I think it would be cool personally if they just made like whole new characters that stupid sick, or like, for example, like James Bond, they need to make Idris Elba James Bond. That would be sick. Like there are certain things that would be sick, but then when you change, like, take away character, like for another example, and this is a white person for a white person, when Tom Cruise was Reacher, that didn't make no sense, because like in the book he's like this big, strong, buff dude, but then you got Tom Cruise who's like known for being short and all that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of weird when they change characters just for certain, and really that goes with anything, not even just for like the diversity thing, but like when they change a character where they got very like specific character traits, and then they switch it for either the clout of an actor or something like that. I think that's cringe. That's just my personal opinion, though.
You're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward.
Dude, we've been okay. 8 minutes already.
Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but they can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe, but you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you
that's
that
true.
You're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free.
That's true. A lot of people, I'll hate on you, and then when you're dead, they'll be like, dude, he was so sweet. He was the best person ever. Like, people will never talk to you in person, but then when like you die, they'll be wanting to come to your funeral or talking all R.I.P. Trevor. Like, just say I died, people be on Facebook, rest in peace Trevor, but not one person ever messaged me or anything like that. So it's just crazy how people's like that, and they are especially like that towards artists. There'll be an artist that's nasty, and nobody will ever give them the respect that they deserve. But then when they die, it's like, oh, dude, they were the greatest artist of all time. And it's just nobody ever gave them the respect while they was alive. And that's just sad. But, let's continue here. This is weird because it has a weird beat. It's not really hip hop. It doesn't sound like.
If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police.
Dude, that's so true. He said, let's see, where was that at? He said, where do you say that at? I'm lost. Okay, the system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. I can't even talk. Dude, that is super true, and people don't even ever talk about that. Like, I'm not saying, like, if a SWAT team came and broke down my door right now, I'm not saying that I could fight them. If a government went down, whatever. But I will say that there is a whole silent army in America of people that are gun owners. And without that, America's, I don't know. I don't trust that. I don't trust governments. I always feel like government's like 90% of government is evil. Like, there would be some people that try to do good things, but 90% of it's evil on both sides. So it's just, it's dumb. So I would not want to give up a gun. I wouldn't want to do anything like that, because you definitely, then they just literally have all the control of everything. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that me as a single person, a SWAT team bust in and I could, like, if it was, there's waging war against me, I could take them out or something. But I'm just saying that as far as, like, if it really needed to happen, the people that are gun owners could literally start a rebellion if they wanted to. And I think that kind of has like an invisible protective layer there. And that's just my personal opinion on that. This is one of those songs that's a lot of personal opinions. So I don't know. I'd love to hear y'all's discuss it with me in the comments. See what y'all think about stuff. But yeah, I definitely think that you should. Yeah, I think everybody should have a gun, at least and I'm not saying own like stupid 27 AK-47s. I'm just saying, just be for home security, have a gun, and then if something really ever went down, you would be able to actually defend against a corrupt government. And like I said, I'm not saying that would be individual. I'm just saying you could group up, if that makes any sense. All right, anyways, let's continue here. 12 minutes in, and I've just been ranting about stupid stuff. Y'all probably hate me now. I shouldn't have done this video further.
Now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you. They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones, so they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free,
Okay.
no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
All right. So, thoughts on all that. I kind of shared my thoughts as we went along here. So I don't really have any more to say about the verses and the words that he said. But I will say, as far as like the critique of the music, I think it's fire. I could definitely, whoa, I just realized there's a tube going into his nose. Crazy. Anyways, as far as him as a artist, I think he's really good. Sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background, but I think he's really good. I could imagine, he says like really deep lyrics, but I could also imagine just playing Call of Duty or something and listening to this in the background or something, like just chilling and listening to that, because it's like kind of like a chill. Really, it's not really that crazy as far as the beat goes, and he's still going crazy with it. So I respect it. Definitely gonna listen to more of his songs, because I like how deep he gets with it. It kind of brings up a chance for you to speak about certain topics and everything. So it's interesting. So I would love to hear y'all's perspective on some of the stuff he said here. I'm an open-minded person, so I'll listen to what everybody says. We can discuss it in the comments. So appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.